Today we're going to illustrate the fundamental theorem of calculus, and we're going to compute the definite integral of a function using the fundamental theorem of calculus. So, ngayon we're going to discuss yung fundamental theorem of calculus at gagamitin natin ito sa to find the integral of a function given the limits. So, as you could see, yung mga example natin is yung may mga numbers na. So, it's different from the previous one because there are numbers already in here. So, what is the meaning of this number? So, first, we're going to state first the fundamental theorem of calculus. So, it's the fundamental theorem. Ibig sabihin, ito siya ang pinaka-foundation. Ito siya ang isa sa pinaka-importante, kung hindi ang pinaka-importante na theorem in calculus. So, let f be a continuous function on AB, and let f be an antiderivative of small f, that is the derivative of f of x, capital F of x is equal to f of x, then therefore this one is equal to this one. So f of x dx from a to b is equal to f of b minus f of a. So this is what we're going to solve for number 1, number 2, and number 3. So first, for number 1, what we're going to do in here is, so the limit is from 1 to 2 of the integral of 3 dx from 1 to 2. So it is equal, we're going to find first the integral of 3. So the antiderivative of 3 is 3x. Lagyan mo ng x. So lagyan mo ng vertical line, a bar. Lagyan mo dito ang 1 at saka 2. Just copy the limit from 1 to 2. And then it is equal to, what you're going to do is substitute in here. So, kasi f of b minus f of a. So, substitute mo yung 2 muna so sa x, sa variables. So, 3 times 2 minus mo, yung substitute mo naman dito, yung the lower limit which is 1. So, 3 times 1. So, solve it is equal to 3 times 2, 6 minus 3 times 1, 3, which is equal to 3. So for number 2, what we're going to do is copy first 1, 3, 3x plus 1 dx. So just like in the previous example, what we're going to do first is we're going to find the integral. So the integral of 3x plus 1 is 3x, 1 plus 1, 2 over 2 plus 1. The antiderivative of 1 is 1x. So, vertical line, bar, 1, 3. Copy the limits, 1, 3. So, substitute in the first one. So, yung first one na yung upper limit. 3 squared over 2 plus 1 times 1x, 1 times 3. Let's close it. Minus 3 times, the lower limit is 1, so 3 times 1 over 1 squared over 2 plus 1 times 1. So, is equal to 3 times 3, it's 9 times 3 is 27 over 2, 27 over 2 plus 3, because 1 times 3 is 3, minus 3 times 1 times 1, 1 times 1 is 1 times 3, it's 3 over 2, plus 1 times 1 is 1. So that it will become, they would be similar. So we're going to change this to 6 over 2. So 6 over 2, so kasi 3 is equal to 6 over 2, diba? Kasi 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 6 over 2, para magkapareha silang 2. So copy na lang 2. So 27 plus 6, it's 33. 27 plus 6 is 33 minus, so 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2, it's 5 over 2. 3 halves plus, 1 is equal to 2 over 2, diba? So 3 plus 2, it's 5. Copy the denominator 2. So 33 minus 5, that's 28 over 2, which is equal to 14. So 14. For number 3, so this is number 3. Copy first. Number 3 is from negative pi over 2 to positive pi over 2 sine x dx. So antiderivative of sine x is negative cosine x. So, limit negative pi over 2, pi over 2. So, the first one is negative cosine pi over 2 minus ang x, gawin mong pi over 2 minus negative cosine negative pi over 2. So, cosine pi over 2, cosine 90 is 0 minus negative cosine of negative pi over 2, or it will become, you may change it to negative maging positive. Cosine negative pi over 2 is still 0, so therefore this is equal to 0. So next, for number 4, we're going to find the derivative first of 1, antiderivative of 1 over x squared dx. So this is also equal to negative 1 x to the negative 2 dx. So negative 2 plus 1 to find the antiderivative or integral. So negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. So it will become negative 1 it's not negative pala, x to the negative 1, kasi negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1 over negative 1, which is also equal to, para maging negative 1 to, para maging positive ang negative 1, so ilipat mo siya sa baba. Tapos itong negative, pwede mo lang siya ilagay sa taas. Kasi ilipat mo ito sa baba, so wala na matira doon sa taas. So, it will become negative 1 x to the power of 1, or negative 1 over x, which substituted by 1 at saka negative 1. So, ito magiging negative 1 over positive 1 minus negative 1 over negative 1. Kasi negative 1, so negative 1 over negative 1, which is equal to, divide negative 1 minus negative 1 divided by negative 1, it's positive 1, which is equal to negative 2. Next, number 5. So, number 5, so this is quite complicated. What you're going to do here is to distribute muna. So, 1, 4. So, magiging 1 over square root of x plus square root of x over square root of x. Paghiwalayin mo sila para so that it would be easy. Usually, kapag may ganito, paghiwalayin mo yan sila, i-divide mo. So, this will become easier. It's positive 1, 4. It will become 1 x to the negative 1 half. Kasi ito, x to the 1 half. So, ilipat mo siya sa taas, maging x to the negative 1 half plus square root of x divided by square root of x is 1 dx. So, mas madali na siya. Kunin mong derivative nito, kunin mong derivative nito. Ang derivative nito is negative 1 plus 1, which is 2 over 2. Kasi ang plus 1, but so that it would be easier, 2 over 2 na lang. So, negative 1 plus 2, that's positive 1 over, copy the denominator, 2, plus 1x, 1, 4, which is also equal to, so ito magiging x to the 1 half, positive 1 half, tapos ito, ilipat mo itong 2 sa taas, tapos maiwan dito 1, so over 1, so it's also equal to 2x to the 1 half plus 1x, 1, 4. So, this is also equal to square root, diba? To 2, first limit is 4, the upper limit is 4, plus 1 times 4, 2 square root of 1 plus 1 times 1. So, square root of 2 is 2. So, square root of 2 is 2. So, 2 times 2, 4, plus 1 times 4, 4, close, minus square root of 1 is 1 times 2, 2 plus 1, which is equal to 4 times 4, 8, 4 plus 4 plus 8 minus 2 plus 1, 3, which is equal to 5. So the answer is 5. That's how you're going to illustrate and compute the definite integral of a function using the fundamental theorem of calculus. Thank you.